Big first quarter, to say the least.
And he's having a good time with it. Manu Ginobili's buzzer beater. That ranks about about McDyess and Richard Jefferson. But to me, George Hill's improvement from year 1 to year 2 is as significant as anything else.
Gets that shot open the scoring in the second quarter.
Some motivation for this game. And playing against his former team and the fact that he's coming off the bench now, he wants to prove that he belongs in that starting unit.
Well, Finley rattles home that jumper with his first 2. 6 points for Manu Ginobili.
Yeah,
You're right, he hasn't lost a step.
No, 6 points, a rebound, and an assist to get this game started. I mean, look at the beautiful move there. And then there's the assist. And we could be here all night. We have like 12 grown men out in the court, and they're all afraid of a tiny little bat, except for Manu. When he comes back, I think it's the haircut. It's got to be the hair.
It's got to be.
It's all fuzzy, looking good. Maybe it's bringing out the animal inside.
Spurs led by as many as 9. That lead is now 3.
Look at Tim. He's like, don't touch me. He's like, don't touch me. Go wash your hands. Stay away. We already have one guy out. Antonio McDyess not feeling well.
Flu-like symptoms, and they sent Antonio home.
I'll tell you what, Manu Ginobili shows up in practice next week, and he just needs to put like a little baking soda in his mouth and start foaming at the mouth. That'll throw everybody off.
Has Sean Mack.
Yeah, unfortunate because he's got a lot of talent.
Look at our Frostbank hustle stats in our second quarter.
Oh.
Steal by Blair, and he lays it in.
How about that? I'm telling you, you can't teach that. You watch DeJuan Blair right there in the middle of your screen. Comes back. And he didn't even have to ring on somebody's doorbell to get some candy. All you got to do is step right in front of the pass and gets an easy one. Make him make outside jump shots.
Blair gives back to Parker. Shot clock ticks to 5. Tony lays it in.
That's just too easy.
Jefferson on Evans. Jefferson earns a couple. Tony Parker for Tim Duncan.
Coming off a screen and roll, defense has to step up. And there's Tony getting another easy gift.
He's got 14.
Wow. Working the officials over right now. He's all over it. Ed Malloy.
Manu 2 free throws as he drives the baseline.
Manu Ginobili doing a terrific job going baseline, gets popped there. Almost completes that three-point play.
Seven now for Manu after he hits the free throw. Make it 8. Back to an 8-point Spurs advantage. Nocioni up top for Desmond Mason. Martin's on the wing. Duncan has the rebound, his 8th. Parker takes away with Jefferson. Instead to the basket, 16 for Tony Parker.
He's just out there playing with cones and mannequins. I mean, there's no one that can stay in front of Tony Parker. Seems like he can get in the paint at will.
He has 16 to lead the Spurs. Kevin Martin 16 to lead the Kings. Now Nocioni. Duncan. Rebound number 9. Parker extra pass for Bonner in the corner. Buried it.
Oh, terrific ball movement. Richard Jefferson actually had that pass to Matt Bonner in the corner. He may have not had the angle. Does the right thing, gives it up, and Tony Parker finds Matt instead.
The Spurs have their largest lead. Travel.
I'll tell you what, the guys in white have come out after that timeout with some renewed energy. I don't know if Pop said something to them in the huddle, but right now they're playing with much more energy on the defensive end of the floor. And it looks like they want to try to close this half out in style.
It's a half, Sean, that sees the Spurs hitting 64% of their shots.
I like that.
Tony, crossover, Jefferson. Like Bonner, he buries a three. 22nd timeout, Sacramento. Now a 16-point Spurs advantage.
And it's Tony Parker once again. We just talked about it. He's able to get in the lane whenever he wants. And Tony just breaking down the defense, and Richard Jefferson, basically everybody in purple. Here you see Tony. He's going to work his way into the lane, and these two guys are going to collapse. Richard Jefferson wide open in the corner. Good screen there by Timmy. It's one-on-one against the bigs. These guys have to step up, and look at the separation, the amount of space. I mean, Richard, he had time to yawn and then take that shot. Matt Bonner was open as well. Just pick your poison.
5 assists for Tony Parker. And Jefferson hitting that three. It's his first game in double figures as a Spur. He has 11 in this first half.
This half isn't over yet. You close out the last minute and 50 seconds. Put about 5 or 6 more points on the board. Keep them from scoring. You go in with a lot of confidence.
More backcourt pressure. Trusting Kevin Martin with the basketball. He and Udry, along with Nocioni, another turnover. Steal by Parker. 11th Sacramento turnover.
Oh, that's a break there. Pass was a little behind Timmy. Looked like the Kings were going to go the other way.
Not only are the Spurs forcing turnovers, Sean, they're making Sacramento pay. They have 18 points off 11 turnovers, and see what happens this possession. It's one thing to force them. It's another thing. You got to take advantage of them, right, and score.
No question about it. Otherwise, what are they worth?
Duncan tip. Bonner, loose ball. Ginobili, no look for Jefferson, who jams it.
When was the last time we saw somebody that high above the rim for our ball club?
I have to say 32, the guy next to me.
Yeah. He threw that down with ease.
Nocioni. Tipped in by Spencer Hawes, who has 5 in this quarter.
Looking forward to a lot more plays like that this year, Andrew.
Yeah. Tony's hook pass back to Duncan.
All they have to do is set a screen for Tony Parker, and somebody's going to get a wide open look. That'd be Tony.
How about Tony himself? Yeah. Rebound Mason. Nocioni fires from the corner. Around and out. Nocioni is 1 for 7 in this half.
That's a tough shooting night already. Spurs just have to hold the basketball here, let the clock wind down, get the last shot. If you miss it, you have a chance for an offensive rebound. Doesn't give the Kings a lot of time to go back and score the other way.
Tony to the hoop, deflected. Almost stolen. Martin the other way. He's trying to beat the buzzer. Blocked by Duncan. And Sacramento never gets a shot off. Tim Duncan erases any chance for Sacramento at the end of the half.
And that's Timmy just showing some excellent timing and anticipation. And Kevin Martin puts that right in Timmy's wheelhouse, and he destroys it. Oh, we love the effort. Tony Parker getting back into play. Timmy anticipating that shot, taking Kevin Martin to take it back. Wasn't strong enough.